Practice on short notice, or are they able to get the same things done that they would?
Yeah, we had good work
day?
today. We had good work today. It's tougher on some of the kicks on special teams, but other than that.
Have you been told anything about Saturday's game? What circumstances would
I don't know how they know.
Play?
This was supposed to be cleared out of here by now, so they certainly don't know by Saturday.
Would you guys come back in here tomorrow to practice, do you think?
If necessary. All right.
Have you kind of heard about the hurricane down in Key West? I know you have some home down there, and I'm sure you know people down there.
I mean, and it's supposed to be a strong storm, so we'll just see what it does. You know, I mean, it's got a lot of ground to cover and a lot of land and stuff in between, but you don't want to hit anything, so we'll just see what happens.
And you do have a home there still?
Yeah.
Not giving too much away. If anything, what did you see from Boise State film-wise that you guys are preparing for?
They're kind of the same as they've always been. They play really hard. They play really hard. They're a real confident team, and they kind of shift in motion, and then they'll mix up coverages and stuff. I mean, it ends up kind of in similar stuff, but they kind of stir up the looks and then get into possession time.
Last year, you guys had quite a few penalties coming in there. Is that just kind of not being completely ready for week 2 last year?
I think we were a young, immature team, and we played like it. That's what I thought.
Is there a major difference from last year's team at this time to this year's team?
We got more guys that have played.
Good. There's been some reports that the NCAA is considering allowing transfers to play immediately when they get to a school, as long as their GPA is fine. What are your thoughts on that?
I'm against it. If they graduate, that's one thing. If they graduate, that's a different deal, because promoting graduation. But if you commit to some school, then you should have to stay. I mean, you commit to a school, they extend a scholarship, which is worth a great deal of money. They should have to stay there. They shouldn't be immediately eligible. I think the rule's fine the way it is right now, and I think those guys thinking about that stuff need to go golf instead of tinker with the rule book all the time.
Coach, anything on film you saw from the Montana State game that you guys are emphasizing on this week as an offense?
More than I can keep track. A lot. I mean, we got to be sharper. We got to be more precise. I thought we played hard. I thought we played fast. We got to sharpen up on pretty much everything, I'd say.
Mike, speaking of NCAA rules, what are your thoughts on the day off rule that has kind of prompted this? Are interviewing players today rather than on Monday?
Much ado about nothing. They already have a day off. And being interviewed was voluntary to begin with. It was always voluntary. At least around here, I don't know about other teams. Our teams, it was always voluntary. I mean, coaches or players, either one, if they don't want to be interviewed, they don't have to, so it was voluntary to begin with. It doesn't make it inconvenient for me at all. It makes it inconvenient for you guys, but in fairness to you guys, no, I think it's just clutter,
Get good with coach?
I guess as I understand it, that there's no kind of team mandated activities on that day off. They're not able to be in the weight room or have any kind of team sanctioned stuff.
Well, it's always been like that. There's nothing new about that. That's always been the case.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.